how to tell if the man you are dating is emotionally unavailable. Hello, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, of course, are my world. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do not forget to subscribe. Do it now, because I'll tell you what, you will not regret it, okay? And hit that notification bell so that you're informed every single time I upload a video, because I'm taking you ladies on a high value journey. This is the high value highway, so let's get this party started. Okie dokie, what am I talking about today? Today we are talking about how to tell that a man is emotionally unavailable. Now, some of the points that I'm going to give you, they're so obvious, but we're going to talk about why you attract men that are emotionally unavailable. But the reason I'm going to point out some of these points is because I really want you to know that when you hear or see these cues, what is happening is that this person is emotionally unavailable. What does that mean for you? A man that's emotionally unavailable simply cannot show up for you for your emotional requirements. They simply cannot take an emotional journey with you. They cannot date you, court you, marry you, create something with you. They are incapable of taking a journey with you. Are they capable of being exciting? Are they capable of providing, maybe even financially or in other ways? Yes. Can there be exciting? Can there be a great date? Yes. Can you have a connection in the moment? Yes. But can they do the journey with you? No, they cannot. At some point, they're gonna leave you high and dry. At some point, they're gonna bail out. At some point, they're gonna check out. Whatever way you wanna see it, these men are emotionally unavailable. So don't get seduced into entering a path with them, because you will get on that path, you will desire more, and they will not be able to go with you. Do not try to fix it. Just recognize it and run. Okay? This is the best I can do for you, girl, because when I get on the discovery call with you, what I want to hear, what I want to see is wow, Chengi, this is just, I watched that video and I knew my man was unavailable, the person I was talking to was unavailable, and you saved me a lot of pain. What I don't want is to be on a discovery call with you and you're talking about the pain that you're feeling because you just didn't recognize the signs early enough, got involved, and got your heart broken. Okay, an emotionally unavailable man, number one, is married. The moment you realize that a man is married, he is emotionally unavailable. What do I mean? Okay, that's obvious, Chengi. He is emotionally unavailable because he goes home and gives his emotions to that woman. Chances are, maybe not. And who are still legally married. Men who can't show you the document. You see, women divorce when we cross our legs, when we stop having sex with the man, with the husband that we have divorced him. And men divorce us when they sign on the dotted line. If a man's divorce is not final or complete and it's been going on forever, darling, he is still emotionally attached to his ex-wife. So men who are still legally married, who haven't done the documentation and who are not finishing it, generally may be separated physically, but they're still emotionally attached to their wife. And so this guy, when you hear that, oh, I'm separated but we're not divorced, it's probably in your best interest to run. Okay, the next guy who is emotionally unavailable is the guy that cheats. You know that he's a little bit of a player. Okay, players are classically emotionally unavailable. They do not give their emotions to any woman. They give their bodies, their time, and their attention. The whole reason they are players is to actually protect themselves emotionally. And the only way they know to do that is to not be vulnerable with any woman, to not open up to any woman. So a player is by nature emotionally unavailable. They're very charming. They will show you a great time. They will date you beautifully, but they will move on to the next woman. So if you're dating a guy, have dated a guy who's cheated on you, it's not because you were bad or you did something wrong necessarily. Perhaps you did, but usually it's because he was unavailable, emotionally unavailable when you met. You kind of knew he was a little bit of a player, but you kind of made room for him because you kind of liked him. Okay, men who do not open up. Okay, you're dating a guy and he's never opened up to you. Okay, this guy is emotionally unavailable. Either he is invested somewhere else and doesn't want to let you in case you start to think there's an investment. It's really important when a guy is playing you or doesn't want you to think future with him, he will be closed off emotionally. You will never have a conversation with him ever that delves into his feelings, that delves into his fears, that delves into who he is as a man. He will always be shut off. This man is telling you that he is not emotionally available to you, therefore there can be no future, therefore there can be no life. An emotionally available man, another emotionally available man is a man that is wounded. Okay, a man that is wounded, a man that when he's either very, very angry. If you'd like to know more about the wounded masculine man, there's a video on this channel. Just look for the playlist, Femininity versus Masculinity, I believe, and you'll be able to really kind of learn more about the wounded masculine. The wounded masculine man, the guy that rages a lot, always angry, or the guy that leads with his pain. These men may seem to be opening up to you. They may seem to be telling you so much about their pain and their hurt, but they're not emotionally available. It's actually quite confusing because you would think to yourself, well, he's been open with me. He's letting me in on his childhood traumas and pains. How can he possibly be emotionally unavailable? And that is because, you know, he is present with his wounds. He is present with the desire to protect himself. He is present with that victim status. That's where he's present. And so that's where his energy is, and it will never come to you because he is present with himself. So this guy will find it hard to move forward, and he will always put the fact that he was hurt before as a reason why he cannot give himself to you to become available for something more than what he's able to give you. So this is another guy that you need to run. Another emotionally and finally unavailable men. These are not all the types of unavailable men, but of course, do tell me what you think in the comments, and let's have the conversation. Have you dated any of these guys? What kind of emotional unavailability do they have? Is what I'm saying true, or do you not agree? By all means, let me know in the comment section, because I'm here to always be a student, always willing to learn something new. If you truly believe that there's something that I've said that's wrong or not necessarily true, by all means, let me know in the comments. If you think what I said makes sense and resonates with you, do let me know in the comments. This way I know the kind of videos to produce for you. Last but absolutely not least is the guy that is on a career chasing path. A man that is yet to establish himself, a man that is chasing his career, a man that is chasing his money is going to be emotionally unavailable. This guy is never really truly gonna commit until he has the kind of wealth or the kind of financial stability that he feels is necessary for him to move things forward. And many of us meet a lot of these guys who are dating, but really their finances are not in order. They don't have the kind of money that they feel they need to have. This man will never make himself available to you, not for anything serious, nothing that will actually be life-changing. So therefore, proceed with great caution, or understand that this is also an opportunity for you to be chasing your dream too. And perhaps at the end of the day, if and when he reaches his goals, then he may make himself available. A lot of us don't understand that men will not make themselves emotionally available for much more than what they have in the now, for much more than a sexual relationship, or maybe just an emotional relationship in terms of just that knowing and getting to know each other, but really not able to go further. And so this is what it is to be in a relationship with a man that's emotionally available. There is never truly a future for you. There's never really a next step. There's always here, there's always now, and sometimes we can invest 2 years, 3 years, a whole lifetime with a man that is emotionally unavailable. It's so important, ladies, that we can pick these things up initially, straight away, get that flashing amber light going. Okay, these are stuff that I talk about with the girls in the mentoring club. I would love to invite you to become a member of the mentoring club, which is a secret Facebook group where I myself and my coaches coach the women, do live videos, answer your questions, and let you in on some serious secrets as we go back and forth asking questions. A fantastic time to really touch down and really touch base with how to really see these things and navigate through maybe certain nuances. I had one of the girls who is dating an amazing guy. He's just on the edge of finalizing his divorce, but he's not quite divorced, but he is surely definitely emotionally available. He's making all of the movements forward to absolutely show her that he is ready. So this was a conversation we had to have back and forth for quite a while before I could ascertain and give her the green light to go ahead. So sometimes he might be married, but you might need a little bit of help, a few green lights. Do contact me or any of my coaches, but definitely join the mentoring club where together we can grow and date like pros. I look forward to seeing you on my next video. And in the meantime, don't forget to download your free ebook, The Ultimate Guide to Finding Love, and join my newsletter where you'll be getting some juicy stuff, some discount codes, and it's everything that's going on in Chengi'S world that's fun and exciting will be in your inbox. So I look forward to seeing you in my next video. In the meantime, take care of you. Love you lots. Mwah, mwah, mwah.